What's happening, people? Yes, sir. Let's get this show on the road, baby. Damn, I love this color scheme. Is this color scheme awesome or what? Is this color scheme awesome or what, people? What's happening? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hang on now. Let me get this right. Let me get myself correct. How y'all doing, people? How are y'all doing? Okay, I'm just giving it a few minutes. Let my homeboy jump in. Now, once he jumps in, we shall begin. Thou shall begin. Okay, let's see. What should we start with? Yeah. Let's talk about this for a sec. Much better, isn't it? What it be, what it do, players? It's your boy Cousin Roy back with another episode of Talking Manchester. I am just waiting for one of my homeboys to join me, but hey, did we just get worse? Like the transfer window came and went. Did we just get worse off than before we started this transfer window? Man, I believe we just did. We had so many guys leave and nobody come in. Look, man, not one person came in during this transfer window. From the time this thing began, we were hearing about what every other player under the sun: Danny Zakaria, Hamadou Diarra, this fella, Luis Enrique, Babagam Shrimp, all these players who were supposed to come in, not one of them came in. I honestly think that we are in trouble. Like no cap. I think like if you want to say with the team we have now that we are better than what it was before, I am not too sure, man. I feel like we kind of missed out on a huge opportunity to add on the team, and with what happened with Greenwood yesterday, and then now we're letting Donny go. I think we've come to that that impasse where I don't think we think Donny is a good player anymore, and that I don't think he'll be helping the team at all. So let me just get rid of this. Hang on, just give me a check. Yeah. All right. Donny Van de Beek is gone. He's joined Everton. Lingard is here. He didn't go anywhere. And I heard yesterday after the Mason Greenwood drama happened, the club were trying to hold any request from any club to try and get him, because after Newcastle, West Ham also came in to try and get to. Oh, it's over.
Yo,
Oh no, ladies and gentlemen, let me do that intro again. What it be, what it do, players? It's your boy Cousin Roy back with another episode of Talking Manchester. We got a killer show to do today. I got a special guest. I'm dying to get him in. Let's get it started. Yeah, what's up, boy? What's up, boy?
uh,
What's up, boy?
what it do, player? What it
What's
do?
going on, bro? Yo, drums are from Africa.
Yeah, man.
Ain't no denying that. Ain't no disputing that. If you took away Smokey Robinson's drums, Smokey Robinson can't make no music.
Africa, man. Cradle of
Africa, bro.
fucking civilization.
And when you ask Smokey where the drums come from, Smokey will tell you drums, they come from Africa. Hey, that shout out to Eddie Murphy, man. One of the greatest SNL
Yeah, man.
character ever in history, man. I
Yeah.
saw this kid in Australia because over here everything's censored. What nonsense? What brilliance, man! Eddie Murphy was just brilliant,
Yeah,
bro.
man. So what it do, cuz? What it do?
My the club is continuing to break my heart, lah. I mean, I gave up on life and everything. I gave up on my
You know,
family.
you know what's just when you think that maybe the ship is stable, got a good 1-0 win at West Ham, and then this had to go beat someone up.
Like the season started, like we were such high hopes, and then we just died. It just killed us. Like all the samangat, all the spirit, everything just died. And then you're starting to see this boy come back after the COVID thingy and really kill it. Like, I think he's been killing in every game. He's been killing in 70 minutes before he sub, after he sub, whatever. And I thought we were going to ride on his coattails. into the
We
sunset. He
actually, we always, yeah, we think he was uh, uh, doing well of late, but I don't know whether you watched or not. And this is something that I think Roy Keane or someone, Gary Neville, picked up from Sky Sports. One of the games, I think it was under Solskjaer, one of the games before he left. And they singled out Mason Greenwood for. And I think this also could have been about the time he was just beating bitches up and shit.
selfish play. You mean when he was banging bitches with no rubbers?
With no rubbers, yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
Uh,
mean about the gameplay and how he was selfish? He wasn't passing the ball,
no,
lah.
no,
Was that?
no. They didn't bring that up. They brought one very minute clip, which I saw and I said, "Oh, okay, that he's flattering to deceive." That's the word I use for him, because he's flattering to deceive, because he didn't track a runner back. He was playing wing
Ah,
that game. The runner just ran past him. He pretended to run and track the runner back, and then when
ah.
the runner got to Wan-Bissaka, he didn't bother tracking the runner back, and they scored from that, I think, or had a chance from that. And Roy Keane said that tells you the epitome of the United players now. He's not even bothering to track back. He's cheating. He's not running back for the team. He's
Mm.
pretending he did a feint to run. The guy got past him and he didn't run after that. He didn't chase the guy. There's no passion and what have you not.
So
Um,
so they're saying he was a punk bitch,
Punk bitch, punk has been.
straight
Actually,
up from Crenshaw. Damn.
he hasn't been the same player, and I would go so far back as to say he hasn't been the same player since. I mean, yeah, he had a great start to the season, and I know this season he had a wonderful start. He was scoring. He bailed us out against Wolves when we should have been murdered. Remember that Wolves
Yeah.
game? Like we played away, and
Yeah,
he
and then
scored
he
the
he
goal.
took the shot on goal. One went through the
Correct,
keeper's arm, and then
correct,
he scored the second one. Yeah, but he
correct.
was the star.
That was a period of time where he was on a nice streak of form this early on in the season, and but even then, from last year, a lot of things didn't add up, because he should have been. Not even don't even talk about United. He should have been in the United squad, in the England squad for the Euros.
But
But
then
then
because of that sex thingy,
no, but he already served his suspension, and actually Gareth Southgate wanted him in the squad. But United released a statement at that point and said, for the development of Mason, he has decided to take himself out of the running for the England squad, and they didn't. Basically, the club said we don't want, for his development, we don't let him play for
kinda,
England. And I thought that was just weird, because
yeah,
what do you mean by development? Everybody in England is 18, 19, around that age. Saka is 19. You know, these guys like Jadon Sancho, all 20s, 20, 21, all in that same age bracket. This player is what, God or what? He needs to have some break and all. You're in the biggest tournament, you should be playing.
yeah, you should be playing, and he's young also. What the hell? So you think there was something going on back
I
then?
think back then also, I mean, all this must have happened, lah. I know he's fell out of favor at United, and I've seen it. They've started with him, yes, but you know, when he burst onto the scene, Solskjaer always had damn nice things to say about him. Oh, he's the best finisher in Old Trafford, and
Mm.
always tried to encourage him. But I think certain point they would have realized, lah. I think they knew about this abuse stuff and whatever, and he has showed some very fucking weird behavior since he came onto the scene, lah. The shit he pulled in Finland or whatever the fuck that was, and then
Yeah.
now this. So it's just weird, lah. I don't know.
So I one thing, when when we us as fans we watch the game, we look at the player and how he plays football, right? And I just sometimes get so sick of this English press and how they always want to badger Manchester United players. Why? Because we get the most reads, we get the
Yeah,
most clicks. No
yeah,
one gives a
yeah,
crap about Chelsea,
yeah.
Liverpool, Arsenal, English players.
Correct.
Declan Rice, whatever. So now when a thing like this happens, everyone is like looking at all the incidences that happened in the past to kind of find that pattern. And when the father said that thing has been rocky for a while, now I'm going back to the COVID time when the season started, and then
Madness.
before
Yeah,
the season, now you're bringing up this Euro thingy.
yeah,
It just
yeah. Something was not right then, but who could have ever thought that it would be this?
this
But
bad.
getting back to it in this day and age, in this culture where there's which is great, because there's a zero tolerance policy. everywhere for this,
I mean,
for
it's not like in the 30s now where you want to
in
smack a
the
bitch, you get like,
30s, man.
pow!
Plop,
Shut up!
shut
Sit
up.
down!
I'm trying
You
to
know,
talk.
trying to talk, bitch.
There ain't enough mustard in my sandwich.
Exactly. I told you hold the mayo. Did you get
I
it?
told you hold the mayo.
Shh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't like that.
Oh my god.
I mean, I feel that. I
I
feel
don't know
that
when they're gonna cut us off social media, man.
they should realize we're a gift. This kind of entertainment coming for free. All you gotta do is like and subscribe, folks.
Like
I
and
was
subscribe, folks, for
and just
top quality misogynistic content.
entertainment exactly. And here's the thing, she said that her phone was actually hacked, and then the person who hacked the phone put all that out.
Is that
This
what she's saying now?
Yeah, she said her phone was hacked, and then she didn't want it out. So the father, then when her father is a cop, so the Daily
Right.
Mirror, one of the reporters there was friends with the father. Called him. He said, "Yeah, I've been having issues for a few months. He knew, but he didn't know it was this bad." And then
Right.
he is the one who came and said that her phone was hacked, and she's not very happy about it because
Right.
I followed it from the time it broke. Within 20 minutes, I was on it really, and then I quickly went to Instagram page and saw and everything. She had 211,000 followers. By the time I went on live yesterday or day before, or whenever it was, I realized that she had 330,000 followers and she only had 5 posts compared to 200 before. The,
Okay.
the story also was taken down. So I feel like a lot of these girls go through this kind of abuse when they were young because she's his high school sweetheart as well.
Mm.
And now I'm trying to figure out. I want your opinion. Then okay, I'll tell you mine. I don't think the phone was hacked. That's what I'm saying. But I want to know your opinion. She said her phone was hacked. Somebody let it out. What do you think?
In this day and age, dude, heck, really,
Okay, possible. Yeah.
I mean, you don't put this stuff. First of all, okay, fine. Your phone was hacked. Yeah. First
Okay,
of
you're good
all,
now. Yeah.
it's all cool. It's all cool. Your phone was hacked. Never mind. But you took those pictures. You had those pictures, and it's the way that you took those pictures. Show already that you wanted to show it to other people, or maybe not. Okay, maybe if you already hacked, you would wanted to show it to your friends or whatever. But in
Proof
the
and all
way you
that.
took the
Yeah.
pictures and stuff like that, showed that you had intent to distribute
Okay.
to
Okay.
whoever or whatever. Maybe you wanted to make a police report and all, but not very hard, not very easy to go and hack someone's phone. Why would someone hack your phone, put the
You know.
pictures up, and then say you were a victim of abuse?
Mm,
I mean, I'm not saying that what she went through was
mm.
and it should never happen to anybody, and whatever happened to her was bad. It was absolutely horrible what happened to her. But to come out now and say it got hacked and stuff is rubbish because you're just undermining the investigation. You should just say, never mind, it's okay. It's with the police now. I shall not further comment on this. By coming on and commenting further, you're just making things worse.
Actually, you got a good point. I didn't think of it that way because the boy is still in. I don't know. He might be released now, but he was in there for 2 days, man. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, and the club
Usually,
made the
like we know,
statement, right? They've
ah,
he's not playing till further
suspended.
notice, right?
Yeah, they suspended him. He won't be back in the club. I think his season's done. But the coppers, I always felt that if the coppers are holding you for a while, that means they have sufficient evidence or something to kind of charge you. So for they're keeping him for overnight for 2 days. They kept him in the lockup for 2 days. Then it looks quite bad. I believe even though she deleted all
I
those things, it's already out there.
I have no doubt in my mind that whatever happened. I think he would have done what he did. There's no point sitting here and saying that he didn't do it because you cannot defend this kind of actions. You just cannot. But until conclusive evidence and sorry, until the police have finished the investigation and said what they need to say, I think she shouldn't be coming out saying shit like, "Oh, it accidentally leaked and this and that." And all this, just let it be. You make things worse. You're talking, of course, when she talks to the press and stuff, she gets paid for it. So, and right now she's the hottest. That's all everybody's talking about.
She's way better looking than Harry Maguire's sister. I'll tell you
Hey,
that much.
hey, yo, man, my missus who don't know shit about football is talking about Greenwood.
There, you see, it's crazy. The whole world
Yeah,
is like Greenwood out, Greenwood get Greenwood out, and Greenwood out was trending on Twitter. All the clowns started lah to get their clout and their followers. I'm like, just
yeah,
calm the
yeah.
shit down. You see, some of the fan base, even for my show, they put their comments, the messages, and all. I've seen they're saying they want to see what's the other side to the story because want to bring back to that incident, like what happened with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. I want to bring back to the incident,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I'm not saying in this case it seems like that. This case seems really bad, especially with that sound clip and that picture with a busted lip, bruises around the arm.
dude,
But
that's some mad shit.
that's mad way. I'm just wondering that that voice. I don't know whether it's him or not. Sorry, I don't listen to Greenwood's voice most of the time,
I've
so I don't know
actually,
whether
yeah,
it's
I
him.
have never really heard his voice so much, so I can't really say.
Yeah, so I'm not going to
But those
say
clips were bad, dude. Like I
bad.
listened to
You
them before the
twat.
show today.
Open your legs now. This, put it down. I don't give a damn whether you can or not. I'm going to diss you now. I'm going to do it. I'm like, whoa.
I maybe I don't know. Not much is known about Greenwood, but he may have had like a probably rough upbringing, lah. Born in the rough side of Manchester and what have you not.
But don't you think I felt like I did a shot or so on this. I feel like there are these young kids, right, that we are giving so much money who are millionaires by the time they know by 16, 17, they're already millionaires. They're getting so much money, and because they're treated like gods, there's no supervision. This is what's happening. It's
Yeah,
like,
don't know what to do with it. Everybody around them, yes, them.
yeah, and the club spends millions and millions of dollars to develop these players. They are going to, in a way, try to protect them, make sure they do well, and they want to keep talent because it's very hard to find talent now. So when you find talent that you homegrown, you're going to want to keep them. I think maybe there's a problem with kids like this not having good tutors, good seniors, good how to say moral values, good discipline.
I
I feel
I think the thing with Greenwood, and that is the case. Okay, a lot of kids that go through these academies and what have you not, and they fail, yeah, and they are told they are shit, and they're told they're special, and they're told that the academies are very real with these kids, and there is a big chance that you won't even put on a United shirt in the first team. You won't
true.
even make it in football. They are told that. Uh, I've read these kids.
Yeah. I ain't been here 10 years, man. I was just a driver, man. So who did it? It was this Marcus and Demetrius, man. Come on, man. I ain't gonna go to jail, man. Come on, man. I can't do no 10 years, man. Look, Greenwood can't do no 10 years, man. Ooh, that was crazy. Greenwood can't do no 10 years, man. Greenwood get killed
Oh man,
in prison. So
yeah.
now
So
with Greenwood gone and Donny gone, Martial gone, Ahmad Diallo gone, I have a serious concern that we won't finish in fourth place. I feel it's very difficult, really, man, because I see Spurs playing well now. Chelsea are up and down because actually they got problems with injury and they got African players all gone. City, forget it. They need to lose 5, 6 games like that for them to lose the title. And Liverpool or whatever, like second place. How are we going to finish fourth? It's not like West Ham are pushovers. Also, that's what I feel. And so I'm
West Ham have been
genuinely,
brilliant this season. So
yeah. Somehow or other, Moyes cannot win title, but he knows how to he knows how not to lose. He knows how to finish mid table or top table. Lah. I give him that. He does not win titles. Does not go over the hurdle. Same with Oli. But now you got West Ham, Spurs. We got maybe even Wolves to contend with over and above the top three. How to finish in fourth place? Imagine we lose to Middlesbrough day after tomorrow.
I honestly think the the team we really have to worry about was Spurs, West Ham, possibly Wolves, but I don't
Hang on.
think they.
Why is the sound peaking suddenly?
Yeah, why?
The sound is suddenly peaking like damn loud. Now you're muted. I think now you're back.
Okay,
There, now you're back. Yeah, still a bit like a lag there just now.
but you're going side as well.
Oh, my side also sounds delayed.
You're echo.
Oh, echo, really? Yeah.
Yeah. So when I hear it, echoing on my side.
Still got echo?
Yeah. Still got-
Okay, but I'm hearing you okay now.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So how do you think we can finish in fourth place? I think it's going to be very difficult, man. With this team.
Uh, they need to put a run of games together. They need to put a 5-6 winning run. of games, uh, and hope everyone them they have to beat everyone on them to beat uh, you know, Liverpool's even Arsenal. They could make a touch fourth. They're not very far off. If I'm not mistaken. Uh,
Sorry, bro, you just broke up again.
Sorry, even Arsenal is not too far off. If I'm not mistaken.
What, the connection is just poor suddenly? This now was okay. Hang
Yeah,
on, you just hung. Now you're back. Now you're back. Yeah, Arsenal lost players also true. Obama Young,
but
that
I'm
fella
far
left.
behind them. That's far behind them.
Yeah, they're not that far behind. Yeah, true. And okay, if this connection is bad, I don't know whether I want to continue or not. You can hear me. Is there still the echo nonsense?
Still the echo, dude.
Wala, kecoh ah. Okay, I wanted to talk about Barcelona and how their Instagram page is turning into a into a into a channel for all the. And I got no issues if you swing left. By all means, go ahead. But I think it's becoming a. I don't know whether they're trying to attract a lot of the LGBTQ community, Barcelona's social media handlers. So Adama Traore went to Barcelona, and then today he went. I don't know, went a couple of days ago. I think a few days ago, and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang went today, right on the last day. Ever since then, Barcelona's Instagram page. I don't watch it. I'm on Twitter, so when you search football things, it comes every. They have been posting so many pictures and stupid story Insta stories showing Adama Traore shirtless and showing side pictures of his pecs and all that. Um, Look, just slow it down, lah, you clowns. Y'all are playing shit. Y'all are in the crap position in the Spanish league where Barcelona deserves to be. You deserve to be mid-table, okay? So just shut up. You're getting all kinds of stupid players there thinking they're going to help you. And if you're losing fans, don't try this cheap publicity and try to milk on the guy's sexuality. It's stupid. I was like, what is this again? Then I know again. Then I'm like, then the medical again. Then I'm like, what the shit? Everyone's trolling them on social media. Did you notice?
Uh, I did actually. To be fair, I didn't really follow the Barca social media, but I honestly think if they had done it, maybe I don't know. I don't know whether there were LGBT overtones. But what is Adama Traore, right? Like, what is he? When the first thing you see him, what do you notice? Everybody looks at his body and his pecs and whatever, what have you not. So they are just milking that for marketing purposes,
It's just lame. Like Barca, go eat, go suck a
Don't
chode lah.
don't forget, Barca is not in the best financial shape ever.
Yeah, that's
So whatever,
why they're desperate.
yeah. So this max of desperation, like, to put him, you know, shirtless and over milking him and stuff. They did notice they didn't do that for Aubameyang. He went quietly.
Desperate. Aubameyang just came. You don't see any shirtless, skinny.
Yeah,
You don't. You didn't put him in a Batman suit. Ask him to go
yeah,
flying off to
dude.
build a
They,
stadium.
they let Adama into the front door. They told Aubameyang to use the back door, man. Here the key. The key is under the mat. Let yourself in.
They said, look, there's no skinny boy fan club here, but there's pack boy and LGBTQ fan club. So we're gonna milk that. Man, get the fuck out, lah, Basa. You're some lame
It is
duck
a marketing
nonsense.
ploy, lah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I shit on my enemies. Basa is my enemy. They beat me too many times in finals. I hate them. So
Yeah.
y'all gonna get shit on, Basa. If you hate it, remember to like and subscribe and tune in next week while I shit on y'all again. Because I don't give a
if
damn.
if you if we get more likes and subscribes, Lohis will take off his shirt for you, and you can take some pictures of
Exactly.
him.
Exactly. If I get 50 viewers simultaneously when I hit that, I'll do a shirtless show. I can, no problem.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
all
If
good.
Adama can do
All
it, why
good.
not you? I think you
Adama
got
can
more
do it.
pecs than him.
Definitely. Like girls can just wear this ninja cloth across the chest and go live. Why can't I go shirtless? Hey, yo, this
But
body don't come easy.
in all honesty, I think Adama might be a flop there. No?
Wait, 100% he'll be because I mean they think he's big size or is going to hold up defenses and all that. I mean, I'm like, look, the guy can't shoot for shit. He doesn't have an eye for goal at all.
Yeah,
He's just a big chunky
and he's
mother
fast.
and fast. He can
He had
sprint
a pace. He has pace.
and it's, but he's the
Yeah.
clumsiest fuck of a striker I've ever seen. I don't see him score tons of goals. So if he's going to the Barcelona Spanish league, they probably think he can bully his way. I hope these Spanish fellas glitch and dance around him so much to the point that he can't cope. Like I know Aubameyang is a good striker. You give him good service and all that, he can score. But I think both of them are 100% gonna be flops.
I
They
don't know.
keep taking the pitches.
I think that was a good deal by Arsenal because Aubameyang has been nothing but trouble to Arsenal since Arteta came in.
Yeah.
You know, he's not turned up for training and he didn't turn up here and there. And
Actually,
a
what's
lot of
going
stuff.
on? Arsenal are such a boring team. I don't follow them. What actually happened?
Oh, he had an issue with Arteta. Like he went for, I can't remember what it was. It was a couple of things. So one time he didn't report back for training. Um, didn't report back for training, and because he didn't report back for training, he didn't come for the game on time. Or so he was late for the Arsenal game, and for that he dropped him, took out his captaincy and stuff like that.
Oh,
And I
damn.
think ever since then, yeah,
But he doesn't want to play anymore. He doesn't want to play for the club
I
anymore. He
think
gave
he
up.
yeah, I think he just didn't want to play for Arsenal anymore.
Wow, really?
And
Damn.
he was the captain, and for him to do
Yeah.
stuff like he did in Arsenal was unacceptable, man.
That part about the captaincy losing, I did follow that. But the Arsenal are such a boring team. I just didn't. I thought they sold
Yeah,
him because he ran out his this one. Welcome.
yeah, yeah. Well, uh, I don't rate him and as highly as everybody.
Yeah. I never did. So he took some time for him to do well here. And Arsenal are a shit team. They're not doing anyway. Joel Bayer, if you're tuning in, eat my shots, Joel. Your team, Joel Bayer, is the host for the Rio Vibe with Fire. He can eat my shots. Your team suck. Like y'all, he really wanted Aubameyang to stay. I don't know whether it's some pride, whatever, African pride or whatever, what it was, because it seemed like you wanted a brother up there, but I'm like nah lah, whatever lah. Your
Yeah,
team
man.
not even doing that well. I don't know whether they got anybody else in also, but whoever they got in who went to Arsenal will probably be shit also. Like I'm like slumber only talking about other people's team, but our team how? Our strike force is like somehow half crocked already. With this Greenwood gone now, Bruno will probably play a bit more, and I think now more than ever we need Pogba. The fella he wants to leave lah, but at least do
I
something now.
For the first time in a long time, honest to goodness, dude. Uh, I know you're having me on as a guest and hoping I'd say something about the situation. For the first time in I think since I become a fan of United, and I became a fan of United at like 7. I'm 32 this year. This is the first time ever as a fan. I can't make what United are going to do. I don't know. Like I can't tell you what's going to happen and who's going to perform because it's so sporadic. One week they're good, the next week they're rubbish. The next week they're good. So like I don't know. I do see. To be very honest, I'll tell you against West Ham, I did see some sort of Ralph Rangnick touch on the team, right? Like I
Yeah.
know he has worked with them in training and you can
His
tell like
his imprint,
his
right,
imprint is
okay.
there. Yeah, you can tell. But when they play Middlesbrough tonight or tomorrow, is it day after tomorrow or
Third,
whenever?
third. So I think they after morning line. It's the AM game,
Uh,
3 a.m.
they could be absolute rubbish. But I don't even think he's gonna start a lot of his first team for that. He's gonna give the youngsters a bit of in the Middlesbrough game.
Yeah, the next
So
game against Burnley, right? After that,
look, on paper, with the players United have, they should be challenging for second, and first on
yeah,
paper.
on paper, yeah.
Yeah,
But
but
and it's turned out every other midfield is stronger than ours,
yeah,
and we're not winning any aerial balls with Fred in there. I miss Fellaini, man. Fellaini got all the aerial balls in mid. We got
yeah,
nothing.
and you need one dirty, guy to just elbow his way through and win the aerial balls and just
Yeah.
tackle people and stuff. Unfortunately, McTominay is not doing that. I mean, I won't say he's not doing that. I think he's not intelligent when doing that.
Mm.
He's
Yeah, I
just
think
brash. He just clatters
yeah,
into you.
yeah,
And
he
so is Fred.
reacts. And yeah,
So
Fred for me, I know we put a scapegoat on him and all that, but I'm imagining that midfield without both of them, without
Yeah,
like
yeah,
without a Fred, without a Scott, and I'm thinking
yeah.
bring some classy guys. So I Declan Rice looks tall, looks kind of imposing and physical, but I'm thinking, okay, well, are you able to beat the guys from City? Are you able to beat the guys from Chelsea? And then when we play Champions League, can you beat those guys?
Yeah, can you do it there?
I still don't
I'm
know.
hoping Ralph Ranick finds a diamond in the rough.
Mm.
We haven't had a signing who's a diamond in the rough for a long time. We've always signed the big guys like the Harry Maguires. Oh, the next best thing since sliced bread was Harry Maguire. Then we signed Bruno Fernandes, who everybody knew in the footballing circle. Everybody knew he was big and he was like a star already where he was coming from. Then after that we signed Jadon Sancho. Also, everybody knew we need like one of those diamond in the rough. No one sees, no one knows, who just comes in and reinvigorates that midfield and
We
and
have.
and and, and
I see
breathes
what
some
you're
life
saying.
into it.
You're talking about like we haven't added value to any player that
You see,
enough
we
to
haven't had
excel.
a Patrice Evra or Vidic, like you said just now. We haven't had a Patrice Evra or Vidic for years. We haven't had a player, two players who've come in and had that much impact on United and built. And to be very fair, yes, they can say, everybody can say Cristiano Ronaldo was the one at that point that why United was so successful and all that. In the second, that means the period after we won the treble, in the when the years following that, when Ronaldo signed and then when Rooney signed so it's the next generation of the team that Ferguson was building, that only took shape when Vidic and Evra came to the club. And if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have won the Champions League and all those league titles we won in the early 2000s, the 2008, 2007, 2006 and all that. We went on that whole run where we won title after title after title, won the Champions League and all that. And we need a signing like that. Yes, we have our modern day versions of our Ronaldos and Rooney's. We have the Rashfords, we have the Sanchos, we have the Cavani's and the Ronaldos and all that firepower, but we just need the grafters, and we don't have enough grafters in the team. Unfortunately, we have no hard we do have hard workers, but crafters who produce results, guys who will actually win the ball and do something smart with the ball, or pass it on to the strikers to create something. We don't have that. Unfortunately, Fred um, tackles, gets around the park, but has no a proper football brain. Would I say? Can I
Mm,
say football brain? I would like to think he has no brain, but he has no football brain lah. And I can't shit on him a lot because he's been great these past few games.
mm.
Pressing and doing what the coach asks him. But unfortunately,
The
he's
extra
not the.
is
Yeah,
not
we need.
there.
He needs another guy lah. He needs another foil to do that, or just one player that can come in and do that, and he doesn't have to do that.
Man, Fred needs someone to come in and do the dirty. So
Fred
Fred
breaks
needs.
up play very well. I must say, he's damn good at that, and throwing the
Oh,
cat among the pigeons and all that shit.
uh,
Ah,
it's
but
just the passing lah. It's very worried, heavy, and
I
far
read
away.
somewhere, honestly, I read somewhere that managers tell their players to go and crowd around Fred, because unlike other players, he doesn't get the ball out of his feet fast. He doesn't pass it fast. He takes two touches before he passes.
Yeah, and when the pass comes, it's very it's a bad pass. It's very heavy pass.
Yeah,
It's
two
not
touch.
calculated. Then the other fella has to he has to take two chances to control it instead of
Yeah,
one. I tell you,
yeah,
that's why I miss that Pogba touch, man. That guy, I
yeah.
tell you, I don't know how, man. He's just so talented.
We
Just
don't know
hit.
when he's coming back, right? So
Supposed to
I
be on the
honestly,
ninth.
I honestly thought I was gonna wake up this morning and read the news and hear that Pogba has gone to PSG or to Real Madrid, and he's still
Something
here.
crazy.
He's
Yeah,
still here.
they all want to get him on the. I think they all want to get him on the free. They all want to get him cheap. So hey Ben, what's up, man? I think they all want to get him on the free, so no one wants to put that money in.
Yeah, no one's
Now,
gonna put the money now, but he's gonna. What do you think? My money is on him leaving in June, like in the trans in once the season's over on a free.
shit. Let me think.
You think he'll stay? Like, is he loyal or devoted to the club that he wants to prove a point?
I think right now I have to say no because, and the reason is with what happened to Greenwood now compounding the issues that's happening in Manchester United. This is the last thing we needed. He has to
Yeah.
try and win the fans back, win his reputation back, which is a lazy bum. He won't do. He won't fight. He's not a fighter. He's not going to stay there and try to clean his reputation. For him,
You
the
know,
best
it'll
is
be months. It'll take at least months before you see Greenwood put on a shirt.
he will need, yeah, and he, he
Yeah, you're
he
not
he will
gonna
have to
see him.
score goals and get a lot of assists, and then make sure he does it for 4 months straight, not have one bad game in between. So he's a bum. He's an idiot. He's not Manchester
But you
United
know,
player
he just
anymore.
started his career, and this gonna follow him his whole career. Everywhere he goes, they're gonna say you're a wife beater. You beat your wife. You're
Oh, Greeny, ah,
yeah.
Greeny, ah.
Everywhere he goes, dude.
Ah,
The
I
English
thought we are
fans are
talking about
brutal, as you
Pogba.
and I know.
Oh, Greenwood, ah. Sorry, I was talking about Pogba.
Oh, right.
Greenwood.
Sorry.
Sorry. So Greenwood, I think it's over. That was my thought on Greenwood. God. I hate to say, like, I don't want him to
Pogba
be
getting
super
up there in
punished for this. I don't want his career to be over just because of this. That one I'll say lah. I think
but
everyone
in this
needs
day
to.
and age, when there's like zero tolerance policy for this,
It's so
they are
hard.
not going to give him a very long rope, dude. Like
That's the thing.
I shudder to think, but I know that I don't think we'll ever see him play for United again. If they do that, you know, and I know, because we live in the age of cancel culture, right? You know, and I know there are fans that are going to get on United's back and say, "How do you let this guy play?" Uh, but sorry, now getting back to Pog.
Poggers.
Poggers is 31 this year, no?
31 already, not
Going
29,
to be
30.
30, 31, around that age, you know. He's not young.
Then I think he can go. I think 500,000 a week. See lah where else he can get. Good luck lah.
You
Your
know what's
greedy
the
mafioso.
Pogba is just at a very inopportune time because the club that he wants to buy him cannot afford him, which is Real Madrid. They
I
can't
thought
afford his wages.
yeah, they cannot. Because and then they actually they if they want to afford his wages, he has to tell that fatso not to take a cut. That mafioso,
That is
my punk ass
that Fatso will take a cut
agent.
no matter what, lah. Whether he goes on a free or what,
For sure.
his cut will still be
Ah,
secured, right? Uh,
yeah, and I mean, if
but
you want, if when he goes to the next club, his contract with Pogba has always been he takes 20% or something.
but the
So
fat
if
fact is
Madrid wants
both.
that,
Sorry, go on.
what's that? So so if he goes to Madrid, when they say like now his contract is 350, right? So 20% goes to that fella. So they say he wants to go to Madrid, he wants 400 or 450, must add on another 20% for him. So that's why
Yeah, yeah.
500 worked out, 500,000 pounds worked out. So it'll be 700, 650,000 euros or what? I'm like,
And the only reason he's staying at United is because United is paying his exorbitantly high wages.
for a guy who's not player of the year, never win nothing, never win a Premier League title, fuck the Spanish league and the Italian league is a cock league. I go fuck yourself, it's a stupid league. It's not fight lah. It's not a fair fight lah. Okay, when you don't distribute the money equally among the clubs, it's not a fair league. So fuck the Spanish league. Italian league, I don't know. It's okay lah, but he only
You
won the
know,
Italian league only.
the Italian league used to be the best league in the world, but now
Used
it's
to, yeah. I
fallen.
mean, Vieri, Ronaldo, all my guys, Javier Zanetti,
Yeah,
what
everybody wanted to go there,
I
at that
love
point.
that. Adriano, I used to love
Adriano and
Italian league a lot.
Ibrahimovic went to played in all the big clubs in Italy.
Oh, yeah, see, and no issue except
Yeah.
Roma. So I'm like, the league is Italy is not so for a guy like that to ask for that kind of money. Good luck not going somewhere and see which soccer club want to pay.
In
Like
this day and age, no one's gonna pay. But I
and I
think
think
he will
Madrid.
stay because for him, I think it's about the money. He's the worst thing that happened to Pogba, and I know like whatever is that he won the World Cup, and ever since then he just I've won the biggest prize in the world. I don't need to prove
Yeah,
myself already.
that's when the drama with Mourinho happened lah. In the pitch, the one Carrick went and checked him. He
Yeah,
said, "Hey, they were speaking in French and then English. Oh, so the guy left her. Then he knows who not to fuck with." Carrick
yeah,
immediately went to him and said, "You better watch your fucking mouth. Don't talk
yeah,
like that ever again." The club
yeah.
idiot.
Shows
So
some respect.
bad apple since back then.
Yeah.
Martial was probably influenced by this fella and then shit house. So
Well,
if
Martial's
he
agent is also Mino, right?
somebody else, I think somebody
Oh,
else.
not the fat fuck.
Not a fair fuck. So that's why I'm
Okay.
thinking if I think he will go in June. I think Greenwood. I don't know whether any other club wants to take him. So I want to see what happens from now until then. I think an apology will come for sure. They'll say he's going for counselling for sure. And I think this season is over. He needs to clean his image. Try to come next season or something like that. I
I
feel
would
like.
think, I would think, and I am fairly certain about this. I think United will let him go.
So you think now or end of in summer?
I think as soon as investigations are done, or if he gets arrested or whatever, I think they will let him go. The moment investigations or he's charged or whatever you not, when the case that they will let him go. They have zero tolerance for this, and I think they will let him go. I mean, he's one of their own. At the end of the day, it's like he is of Manchester, and there they value that. Next to Rashford and Lingard, who've
Mm.
come from the academy, it's him. There's no one else.
Yeah.
And Tommy lah, McTominay.
Okay, Tommy, all right.
But McTominay is from Scotland. This guy was
Dean
from is of Manchester.
Mm.
So I
Sad,
don't want. I would hope. I hope to see something different instead of this cancel culture happen. I hope to see that if he's not put in jail or whatever. I mean, if he's put in jail, of course, like Benjamin Mendy, all in City, that City
Yeah,
fella.
few girls. Mm.
So they had to let him go because he was found to be guilty lah.
3 to 5 girls.
But if
Yeah.
he's not found to be guilty and there is no whatever, and there is a way back for him, if there is a way back for him, I think United should do the right thing and not let his career fall by the wayside, put an arm around him and just be there for him. But not looking likely, and I think he will be charged, or maybe he might even, for all where he's looking, because there's concrete evidence, he might even go to face some jail time.
That's the thing. That's what concerned me about the 2 days in the prison. It seemed like if he was in prison for 2 days, that means the police, have enough evidence lah to charge you.
Yeah, so now he's probably
They're
out
doing
on
the right
bail,
thing.
and if he's out on bail, then they will, there'll be a trial for his case. And
Even if the girlfriend doesn't press charges, I wonder how the UK law works. I don't know. I wonder if
I
she
think
doesn't
she
press
can
charges.
press charges. I,
What
I
is
I
that?
wouldn't know, but I think she
Yeah.
can choose. She can choose not to, or she can tell the court to be lenient with him and with the sentencing and all. Because she seems to be kind of retracting a lot of things now, right?
Because of the hacking thing. And the father didn't say, okay, he's an asshole, throw him in court. No, father said, yeah, they'll be having issues. So I'm like, any father see a daughter like that, surely suck it lah. But so when I'm reading what the father says, I'm thinking they're trying to work it out lah. The boy is very pushy, but your daughter ain't gonna get somebody else as famous or whatever as him. So they are also thinking about that. I don't buy everybody being too holy lah. I believe it's still in the back of the mind because of what the father said. If the father came out straight away and said, "Hey, I'm damn pissed. I want this boy to go in jail. He's been beating her for a while."
Mm.
Okay, then my answer is there lah. But the
But he
answer,
came out and said they've been having problems and probably can work it out, right?
and the phone was hacked. The father is the one who said the phone was hacked.
And
So
that's
that
a
means
cop.
and that's a cop. So it tells me that maybe the daughter didn't want it out in the public. He said his daughter is very disappointed that he came out in public. So it seems like you all want to save it.
But very
So
strange. And I was actually quite shocked. What I was shocked is the club statement. The
that's what we
club,
don't condone.
did they say we don't condone?
Yeah, they
They
said
said,
we
yeah,
don't
yeah, yeah,
condone.
okay. The statement was don't condone. I didn't read the bottom part because at the end it said we don't condone whatever. But the club's decision to release a statement to say that he will not be playing until further notice was quite like, I was like, like these are all that you don't need to say that because
Yeah,
already
no,
he's going.
that one I think was because of for Greenwood, right? After this thing,
Mm.
right? Talking about that one I think was because of the sponsor. The sponsors gave them
Ah,
so much crap. They say, "Hey, we are tied to you in so many places. Some did promo, mid-year
yeah.
promo, January promo. So they said, can you put out a statement so we don't look bad?" So they I believe they put that out.
Okay, that makes sense, lah. That makes sense. You
Yeah,
see, when you're pandering to the sponsors, also you have, there's all these
money.
things you have to think about, because the
Yeah,
sponsors pay a lot of money, man.
and like the even I think it was stupid man lah who carried the Nike statement or whoever is sponsoring. They didn't carry any others. They carried that one, the one who carried Greenwood. So I said, okay lah, that's why the club is saying that they don't condone and
See, this
they are
man likes
suspending
to
him.
stir up a lot of things, and I also get very frustrated reading a lot of their stuff.
Like if I didn't have a job, I think I will read all these articles and you and I can regurgitate. We can write also. What
Dude, we
we are,
should
we,
be
we we are
journal.
writers.
We can be top journalists in
Yeah,
Men and the
and
Sun in the
and
UK.
yeah, and we write it our way, the fun way. We put our humor, we put our quotes from movies we
Yeah,
like, the jokes we
yeah,
like how we did the intro just now.
yeah.
Mr. Robinson's neighborhood drum, bro. That drummer from Africa is Eddie Murphy SNL. I don't know whether you've seen that skit or not.
I will
You
check
cannot
it
find
out
it on
today, man.
YouTube. It's so hard to find on YouTube. It's him, the Mr. Robinson's neighborhood skit, where he brings the kids in and then he teaches the kids to steal. Because that was the skit. But Mr. Robinson very good, but Eddie Murphy is black, so it's bad. Skill. Then he said, "What do you know? What this is, kids? It's a drums. Do you know who these drums belong to? Smokey Robinson. Now, what would happen, kids, if you take these drums away from Smokey? Smokey can't play. But when you go and ask Smokey, where do drums come from? They come from Africa." He did that shit. I absolutely
He killed
lost
it, lah.
my shit. I killed it. And I found it in an SNL DVD back in Australia. But now
Man.
I've been trying to find it to share it
This
with
was the
you.
80s, lah, dude, when he was doing
Yes.
Mr. Robinson and
Yes.
what is that green character he was doing?
Gumby.
Gumby.
It was a DVD special, and I'm trying to look for it on YouTube, even with VPNs and all that on, to share it with you because I couldn't find it, lah, bro. But I was putting that line in that
We will
interview.
find it one day, dude.
We'll
I
find
will
it
go
one
look
day.
for it tonight.
You
Um,
gotta find it
and,
one day and show it with me.
and remind myself of Greenwood, who looks kind of like Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. Hey guys, you know what? I want to thank you all for tuning in so much. It's been a fantastic pod. We already gone about 1 hour and 10 minutes. Timothy, as usual, is always fun. The best podcasts are with you. I want to do more with you. Thank you so much for joining me, brother. It's been absolute
And
fun.
Tinian Koila, everybody. Happy
Indian
Chinese New
Koala, happy Chinese New Year's,
Year's.
mate.
Hope you all enjoyed them oranges and them pork and all that shit.
And
Although
shave me
all you
some
Chinese
ribs.
first didn't invite us to your house for open house. That's another
Exactly.
topic for another day.
Another day. Remember, Cousin Roy is not married and he wants you to save him some ribs. Ladies and gentlemen, until the next time,